1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I hope everything's fine now. And I'll just enter something. Hören Sie nichts? Okay, alles klar, danke.
Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, representatives of the media. It really does feel great to be able to welcome you and our customers personally in the next few days after such a long break. In this building today, we are guests and hosts, but in Hannover, we are at home. For us, this trade show is a home game as a result, and for this reason, we are especially pleased that many companies from the world over have come to Hannover once again, and I personally think this is a very important signal for the entire industry. We are really excited to show you and our customers what we've succeeded in doing in the last 4 years. We are very proud of our successes and, above all, of our many new products. We have been making very good use of all the time since the last IAA Transportation show here in Hannover, and despite the difficult environment, we can look back on and forward to positive developments. The positive results trend of our brand is continuing in the first 6 months of this year. The operating earnings at the beginning of the year are up to 187 million euros, which is an increase of 100 million euros compared to the same period of the previous year. This has succeeded thanks to our outstanding products, great cost discipline, and above all, thanks to a strong team performance. So thanks to our commercial vehicles team and all of our partners and dealers. And we're particularly proud of our hugely expanded product portfolio, our new Caddy and our new multivan. I'm sure you've all seen them. 2 very special new vehicles will be available for you to see here with me up on stage. First of all, we've got the ID Buzz, and on the other hand, we've got the Amarok. Let's first of all talk a little bit about the ID Buzz. No matter where we go, I can tell you, people are enthusiastic about it. Last week we were in Zurich with the Board of Management, and people are just totally enthusiastic. People stop on the street, look at it, wave, and it's really a wonderful and likable vehicle, and a lot of you, I'm sure, saw this overwhelming reaction in Copenhagen, and in many reports you reported positively on this. We're very pleased by this. Thank you very much. But the ID Buzz not only demonstrates popularity and likability, but it's also a technology demonstrator. For us, the electric van is an extremely important milestone on our path to the future, a path toward electrification and toward shaping a sustainable and brand new type of mobility. We have very ambitious targets, and we have evolved and tailored our strategy specifically to achieve these goals. Starting in 2030, more than 55% of all Volkswagen commercial vehicles will be pure electric vehicles driven with green electricity. Now, I don't think I have to explain to you how important the role of the ID Buzz will be in this context. Another thing that's just as important is that on the Volkswagen Group, we commercial vehicles are responsible for development of fully autonomous driving. This technology will completely transform mobility. New lines of business will be created, such as mobility as a service or transportation as a service, MAS, TAS. In fact, in 2025 already, we will be offering the commercial operation of self-driving vehicles together with Moya, because we are committed to helping create and shape the mobility of tomorrow. But first of all, let's perhaps get back to what we have here on stage, the new Amarok. That's right next to me here, and today it's celebrating its debut at a trade show. I most recently drove it in South Africa, and I can tell you that this pickup, like its predecessor, will turn many customers into fans. You will all have an opportunity to see this for yourself today. My colleague from the Board of Management, Lars Krause, will after my presentation, be telling you more about these vehicles here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this year, the first ID. Buzz vehicles and the first Amaroks will be delivered to customers. Our customers are already eagerly awaiting these fantastic products. In order to be able to do this, we have put together a comprehensive program for the second half of the year. Our production performance is going to increase substantially so that we can thrill and enthuse our customers. And at the same time, we are driving forward with digitization and automation. We are bringing all of our factories up to speed, transforming all of them. In particular, we are developing our home base here in Hannover into a high-technology site. Ladies and gentlemen, we are achieving sound results based on a strong team, thrilled and enthusiastic customers and fans, and on the basis of our outstanding products. And our path to the future has also already been clearly described. We're on the path toward sustainable mobility, which will change substantially as a result of autonomous driving. We're prepared and we will help shape this transformation. And our commitment remains the same. We transport success for our customers. We transport freedom as an attitude toward life. You can see a lot about this here. And we transport the future. This is our credo. This is what we stand for. And this is what makes Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles, in my opinion, the most exciting brand in the group. How we are going to make this a reality is going to explain to you now by my colleague on the board, Lars Krause. Lars, over to you. The floor is yours. Thank you. Thank you, Carsten. And I too would like to say good morning to everyone and welcome to you here in Hannover. Thank you for taking time to be here with us today. It's just as Carsten Intra said. It really is great to be able to present our vehicles live once again, to put the results of our work up on stage here for you. We really all did miss this very much, but we took good advantage of the time and we succeeded in creating quite a bit. And this is what we want to show you here today and in the next few days. We already rewarded ourselves a little bit for our work because we've done this by achieving growth. At the end of August, our market share in the European Economic Zone was 13.7%, and we're of course very happy about this. For this is nice proof of the continued attractiveness of our vehicles, and as a salesperson, of course, I've also got to say, proof of the strong sales performance of our brand. But now we're really going to get things moving because now we're ushering in a brand new era, and we're all looking forward to it. The focus here will be on these beautiful vehicles that you see on my left, the ID. Buzz, and on the right, the new Amarok, the ID. Buzz, and the ID. Buzz Cargo were presented for the first time about 6 months ago. Maybe some of you were there at that presentation. The first purely electric-driven van and transporter product line in Europe. And I can tell you, the reception was and is simply overwhelming. Not only here, in our country, not only in Europe. The ID. Buzz is already thrilling people the world over. Now, of course, what we're especially pleased by is the fact that this enthusiasm is already translating into numerous orders. More than 13,000 customers have already ordered the ID. Buzz. 13,736 to be precise, yesterday evening. Despite the fact that no dealers even have this vehicle to look at, let alone to test drive. And this is a wonderful proof of confidence in our brand. But it's also an incredible incentive for us. It's therefore all the more wonderful that we'll soon be able to deliver the first vehicles to customers because we want to begin doing this in the autumn, first of all, in our core markets in Europe. For us, for Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles, the ID. Buzz is more than the successor to our legendary Volkswagen van, and more than the digital interpretation of an icon. It is a milestone on our path toward electrification and for shaping a new notion of mobility, because it stands for sustainability more than any of our vehicles has so far, from the supply chain on through to production, the ID Buzz is carbon neutral in an overall assessment. Plastic and textiles in the ID Buzz are to a great extent recycled. We don't use any animal leather at all. In addition to that, the ID Buzz is a zero-emission vehicle, but it is also, as Carsten and Intra just said, a driverless vehicle. At least it can be a driverless vehicle in the AD version, and that means it's the first Volkswagen in the Volkswagen Group to do this. Maybe you've already seen some of our test vehicles in Hannover, in Hamburg, or in Munich. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the enthusiasm around the world, despite its great importance for our brand, and despite its potential to become a cult product, the ID Buzz today has to exceptionally share the stage here with another vehicle. It's completely different, but it's no less spectacular. They are unequal siblings, as it were, but both of them are unmistakably Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles. Vehicles that stand for a certain attitude toward life. Vehicles that move an entire society and can turn customers into fans. Today we're celebrating the trade show debut of our new Amarok, a pickup, a vehicle class which for many regions of the world is the perfect mobility solution because it's the only true one there. It's a real workhorse that still also looks brilliant. But the Amarok is compelling not just because of its elegant design. It has many technical innovations that we're bringing into the compact pickup segment, and you can see this for yourself today. What's unique for me is the combination of improved off-road capability, including as a result of optional V6 reserve power and electromechanical steering, 3.5 tons of trailer weight for all automatic transmissions, a flat pickup bed with sufficient space for a Euro pallet loaded sideways, and at the same time powerful design and state-of-the-art driver assistance systems. These, as I said, are just some of the highlights, but they underscore the premium character of our new Amarok. During the course of this year, we're going to be launching and delivering to customers the first of these vehicles. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just the new Amarok and the ID Buzz that will be enriching our portfolio. Together with the Caddy, the Crafter, the T6.1, and last but not least, the new multivan, Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles is offering a broader product portfolio than ever before. But this is not the end of it for us, because we want to always offer to our customers what meets their needs, and that's what our focus is on. In order to make it possible to go into new markets with new models, we are successfully joining into cooperative ventures with others in the field of transporters and recreational vehicles. And we'll be showing you some solutions here at our booth. We're developing them together with body manufacturers. And in order to more specifically meet the requirements of our customers, we have flatbed vehicles, box bodies, refrigerated vehicles, and emergency service vehicles, to mention just a few. All of them might be different, but if you look closely, you see that they have a common origin. It's more than just a signature. They all have in common the unconditional desire to support our customers in their tasks and their needs. This is our commitment, and for this reason, we offer solutions in all the segments of light commercial vehicles, or to put it differently, not one for everything, rather for everyone exactly the right vehicle. And this is what we commercial vehicle people are all about, and you can see all about this in Hall 12 here in the days to come. I'd like to thank you for your interest. I hope you have a nice and interesting time at the trade show, and maybe we'll see you at our booth here. But before we end, maybe Carsten, you could come up on stage here for a final picture. I think our guests would like this.